There's obviously, we have a lot of pro Second Amendment listeners, watchers, followers. You know, it is frustrating when it does feel like the left is always kind of drifting this way and the right's kind of just barely kind of hanging on to the status quo, but ultimately we're headed to the left. What can people do when they're frustrated, when they're looking at the Republicans saying, you know, why aren't we proposing even, you know, why aren't we arming our teachers? Why aren't we pushing things like that? You know, what's your response to that?
Sometimes it feels like I've got the reins and I'm pulling back and I'm dragging my feet and digging my heels in as much as possible, because I do see Republicans just kind of going along with it. And it's what's popular now. That doesn't make it virtuous and it doesn't make it right. And I think that's the most difficult thing about this job, is standing in the face of adversity, even when it's coming from your own side. And so when you talk about what people can do, this is the most simple thing, but it's the most effective thing, and it's get on the phones. I am going to be doing a lot of outreach, talking about and breaking down these bills bit by bit, really explaining what these bills do, because there is nothing that a career politician is more terrified of than an educated and motivated constituent. So my job for the next several weeks is to educate constituents all across this country and these activists and encourage them. It takes less than 5 minutes. Call your member of Congress, call your senators, tell them you don't want them to vote for HR, whatever it is. And I'm telling you, once those numbers start ticking up into the hundreds and then the thousands, politicians, well, let's be honest, they're a bunch of chicken shits, and they panic. And that is what we need. We need them to understand that we will not cave when it comes to this issue, and that there is a better, smarter way, pragmatic way to move forward when it comes to curbing violence, but it has absolutely nothing to do with guns.